What's up, guys? Malik here. Welcome back to my channel. And today we're going to be going over Friday's trades and today's trades. The reason being, on Friday, I had an emergency call where I had a leak in filter dryer. I basically had to braze in the filter dryer, into a AC system. And then basically the guest was just complaining that they can't sleep because there was no AC. They were gonna sue. A lot of things were going on, so I had to get that done. And I'm still having trouble with it. Like the compressor seems like it's damaged, but I don't know. I'm telling the homeowner just to get a new one. The AC system is like 25 years old, so I'm thinking it would be better to just replace it. But let's get started on Friday's trade. So this trade, actually, let's see, what time was this? This looks like it was a 2 a.m. trade. Let's actually go to Friday at 2 a.m. Friday, because you minus 3 from these, if I'm not mistaken. You minus 3 to get the correct time. So Friday at 2 a.m. So Friday at 2 a.m. I entered at 15077.8, taking it to the sell side, but that was a losing trade. So the market still pushed down, but just that, like a wick up, probably took me out, or actually held the trade until a reversal. Looking at this now, so I entered this trade, probably went to sleep, and then woke up at, what's this, 5:11, and that's when the trade hit my stop loss for a loss of 24.60. So at 5:11, that's part of the 5 o'clock candle here. That's when that reversal came back and hit me out at my stop loss, max risk of 24.60, and that was at 15090.1. So even trading at that level isn't really good because of the time. It's not a good time to trade. It's best to trade during market hours. So the next trade now on Friday was at 6:47. So let's go to the 6:45 candle. So 6:45 is here. And then I entered at 15075.3, pretty close, 74.2, 75.3. So that's where I entered on this trade to the sell side. Actually closed it pretty much break even for a total of 0.40 cents. So this was closed at 15074.9. I'm not sure what was the rationale behind that. Just probably seeing indecision in the market and not liking how it was moving. So the next trade now was at on the 6:45 again. So the next trade is on the 6:45 candle, and that's at 15070.9. 70.9. And then this trade actually hit my stop loss at 8 a.m. So here's 8 a.m. Bring it over. And then that was at 15080.1 for a total loss of $9.20. So I entered here to the sell side. I got stopped out here as market reversed. Even this would have taken me out terribly on the market. This would take out anybody with a sell side position. The next trade now was a sell side position again at 8:11. So 8:11 is part of the 8 o'clock candle. Entered at 15077.4. And I got stopped out on the 8:15 candle at 14.20. no, at 15,091 for a total loss of 14.20. You can see it's right before this big monstrous candle here. I think this was a news event or something. It had to be. So the next trade now was a buy side trade, and this is closer to market open. That was at 9 on the 9:15 candle. So this is the 9:15. Entered at 15,097.2. Actually got stopped out on the 9:30. So I entered to the buy side, got stopped out on the wick of the next candle over. I really don't like when the market wicks, it really just hits out my position pretty quickly. It's hard to protect against that. So that was a total loss of 2010. Okay. The next trade was at 9:30 now to the sell side. So I'm thinking that wick might have influenced me to take it to the downside because it hit out my other position. So I decided to flip it now. And then I still got damaged on that trade. So this one I entered to the sell side at 15,080.1. And then I got stopped out at 15,113 on the 9:45 candle. So 15,113.1. This is where I got stopped out on half of that candle for a total loss of 39.60. So the next trade now was at, interesting, the next trade was at 11, no, actually 10:58. So let me use this. So the 10:45 candle here. Then this one, it actually got closed out at 11. Okay. So at 10:45, I entered the sell side at 15,092.3. Okay. Then I got stopped out at 15,108.3. 108.3 for a total loss of 11.20. And then the next trade now was winning trade at 12:15. 12:15. So the market had a slight reversal when it got into the zone, but it just breathed a little, continued, and then cleared out everybody else. Very dangerous. But basically I entered here on 12:19 at 15,168.2. And then at 2 p.m. So I had the trade ride the entire way up. I had the trade, but then the market actually started to reverse, clear out all of that movement. I thought it was going to continue, so I let the trade kind of hold, didn't take the profits, and then as the trade came back, I ended up just making 37.80 on this trade. But then that was it for all of Friday's trades. So let's get into today's trades, and today's trades are still a bunch of trades. But we're still within the zone, on the lower end of the zone though. So the first trade was at, this is at 11 p.m. So let me check this out. 11 p.m. And that's actually Sunday 11 p.m. So right there. No, 11:45. So at Sunday 11:45, I entered small share 0.05 at 14,995.9, and then on the same candle, it's looking like I got hit out on that same exact candle at 15,002 for a total loss of 305. But at the same time, I broke my rule by trading so early. Well, this was actually the night before, but I still broke the rule. Not proud of it. The next trade was on the 9:30 candle. Big wick candle. I probably should not have just traded this entire day. So I entered this one at 15,069.9. I got stopped out within a minute. Same candle. 15,043.6. Total loss of 26.30 on that trade. Next trade was a win at 3. It's like it's saying 6, actually 6 a.m. So 6 a.m. I entered this trade. So this was the trade that I was holding, expecting this level to be really bought up, but it didn't get bought up how I wanted it. And then when it came back down, it just closed me for a profit of $14.50. So 15,002.9. And then I think I manually closed it at 9:45. 15,043. 15,043. No, 15,017.4 for a total profit of 1450. Then the next trade now, the trade on the 9:45 candle, 15,013.9. And then on the 10 o'clock candle here, I got stopped out of the trade at $9.80. Losses on that trade. Enter to the sell side, but this level had held for a nice bounce, but it still came down, faked out at the level. This would have been the best place to enter long, because you have the least amount of risk and the max upside. So the next trade was at 10 a.m. now. So at 10 a.m. I entered to the buy side. 10:10 a.m. Entered to the buy side at 15,038.1. I got stopped out at 11 at 14,996.9. Total loss of 41.20. The next trade was a loss of 46.60. Was a buy side trade at 11 o'clock. So what was I seeing? 11 o'clock. I was thinking that reversal would have been stronger off of the zone before it just basically teed you up and then pushed down and cleared a lot of people's stop losses. Just like mine in this trade. So I got stopped out on the 11:45 candle for a total loss of 46.60 at 14,994.8. So it was breaking through the level, false breakout, but still that's enough to hit out your stop loss. So the next trade now I entered to the buy side at 119. So that's part of the 115 candle. So I entered at 15,016.6. And then I actually closed this trade at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. So at 15,020.5, we made $11.70. And this was the entry, this was the exit. Very tight entry and exit. If I had held, yes, we could have had more of a winner, but I don't know how the market is going to flow. I'm trying to learn that so I can have better of a guarantee. So now we went to the sell side again at 2 p.m. So at 2 p.m. enter to the sell side at 15,014.1. And I got stopped out on the same candle because I had a sell side position and the stop was just too close there. And it was even the wrong direction. So that hit me out for a loss of 36.30. Okay. So the next trade was a win of 21.60. So I entered to the buy side at 2 p.m. So I entered at 15027.2. And then I closed it manually, I think, at 3:30. At 1530.6, 15032.6, total profit of 21.60. So I took it from here, close it here. More profits were up here, but I just wanted to make sure I close it before we got maybe a reversal. You never know. And then the next trade I entered at 3:30. And that was at 15,014.6. And then I think I got stopped out at on the 3:45. So that's part of that big move up. That's where I got stopped out pretty quickly, I'm sure. But it was very close. So that's why we had a $8 loss with such a high lot size, which is good. Keeping the risk very small. Keeping the risk small is good. But something I wanted to discuss at the end of this video is just I'm hoping people are paying attention to some of these crypto mining stocks. Like I'm seeing Bitcoin going up and really holding, and the BlackRock ETF is coming out that allows people to invest in Bitcoin, and this is BlackRock. So I'm thinking the best meme plays might be the Bitcoin mining companies because they were really sold off, really beaten down. And if there happens to be a lot of traction in this space, I think a lot of these miners can turn out to be just something crazy, just something for speculation, you know? And I'm hearing about Carvana having a short squeeze, like it's moving parabolic because a lot of shorts piled in, and then now you have that buy side imbalance that's causing like dramatic moves in the stock. But that's basically it for today's video. You can see that today, I don't like how today traded overall. The market just was very kind of range bound, and he kind of just played within the range, and that's not good to trade. You want like something that breaks throughout the range and starts to trend, and you can actually get a nice move out of it, right? But that's it for today's video. I'm wondering, it's earning season, so I think we should definitely pay attention to when Tesla has earnings. And whenever Tesla has earnings, you know that you'll get a big move out of the stock as investors try to pile in and try to just see what's going on, right? But I'll see you in tomorrow's video